Hey, what's up? Welcome to Degen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts like the chart behind me, which is of C Limited, ticker symbol SE. So I wanted to do a follow-up on this one because it's done some pretty interesting stuff over the past couple weeks. So the last time I made a video on this was December 19th. And during that video, I had suggested that it would be bad for us to get a close below this red line at $35.21, which actually happened on the following day, December 20th. We got a close of $35.11 with a low of $35.07. Which is actually not the 52-week low, and that was $34.87. But that does look like it was a fake out because the following day, December 21st, we saw a more than 8% move on the day, break out of this wedge that I had drawn. We also filled this gap that was created between December 8th and 11th, so over that weekend. So that gap was filled. A gap was created following that between December 26th and 7th, but then shortly after that was filled on January 2nd. So yesterday, as I'm recording this, it is January 3rd. We also saw what looks like some topping tails up here with the high on December 27th being $41.47. And we did get some closes above that, but all of them looks like the candles looked like they had these big topping tails, big wicks above the bodies of the candle, especially on, let's see, December 29th. That looks like an inverted bear handle, hammer candle. And the high of that was $41.90. So I do think that really getting above like $40.50, that's going to be a key level to hold moving forward. I do have this line drawn at $40.30. So it looks like that just needs to be adjusted a little bit to be right around $40.50, as we do want to see not only wicks going above that level like we did see, but we do want to see closes above that level and really getting into the $41, $42 range. But it does look like we're having a pullback. As I mentioned, this gap was filled. We did create a gap to on the downside. So between December 29th and January 2nd, it looks like there's a gap that was formed, and to fill that gap, price would need to go up to $40.40. So I do think that is a price target to consider. The current price looks like it's at $38.80, not only on the close on January 3rd, but also during after hours. And so with that, I do see that the candle on the day did pierce below $38, which I have marked as this white line here. So $38 just being like a round number, psychological level. We did get a low on the day of $37.66. So I do think that there is some hope that that does serve as a bottom. So we will want to pay attention to the open of the day was $37.88. So we don't want to be seeing closes below that or below the low of $37.66. Ideally, we don't see any closes below $38. And then I also wanted to take a step back so we could look at this bigger picture view. And I wanted to point out the volume profile on the right side here. We can see this volume shelf sticking out, and the top of that looks like it's right around $37.50, give or take. And so that does appear to have acted as support today on January 3rd. So hopefully we do get a bounce tomorrow. Hopefully we get some more moves up. Looks like it was almost up 1% on the day, which is actually pretty surprising considering most of the market was selling off today. And so, hopefully we can hold right around $38 for the rest of this week. And if that is the case, I could see more bullish price action. And also another thing on the bullish note, I had mentioned bullish divergence before. If looking at the price here, it does look like lower lows have been formed over time. If I do adjust this line here, oops, it does look like we still have higher lows in the RSI, so that's bullish divergence. So if we are able to hold current levels, I could see some consolidation here before an increase in volume and a move up potentially to fill this gap here at $44.85 that was formed between November 13th and 14th. And so, those are my thoughts. If you found them helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks a lot for watching, and Happy New Year.